In the earlier days, childbirth was seen as a sign of blessing and a sign of good fortune. Each and everyone wanted to have a taste of all these good fortunes, be it a blessing from the gods or from a wealth and status perspective. People always found pride in having more children. Well, the more children you had, the more labor to help on your farms, and the more your family name spreads. In the Middle Ages, women who were barren were called witches and ostracized by society, while those who had more children were praised on a regular. Looking at the list of the number of people with the highest birth rate, we can see that most of the people on this list can be found in centuries back. This has been the case for a very long time, and with it, the world's population grew exponentially despite the countless wars and battles which resulted in many lives being lost and all the deadly diseases people had to face due to the unavailability of appropriate healthcare needs, unlike these modern days where we have all these big machines. Humans still survived and made more of each other. In the years that we've experienced and those that are yet to come, it is evident that the population of the world has been dwindling and is still going down. We may attribute this to how individuals and groups view life and how precious it is to them. Since the 1960s, the global fertility rate has been on decline from an average of 5 children per woman to 2.4 children per woman, and that's more than 50% within 70 years. And these figures keep going down as the enthusiasm for having more children is on the low. The population of humans has been going down steadily in developed countries, slowly extending to the developing countries. And it seems like the praise of birthing more children is more of a curse rather than a blessing. The times really have changed. I understand how things have changed and all the issues going on in our current world are the reasons people are refusing to have more children. The cost of taking care of a new life is not one anyone can bear, looking at how difficult it is to feed just oneself on a daily basis. Prices keep going up, and a lot of countries have a very low minimum wage. Beginning a new life seems to bring in more sadness than joy, although joy is felt in the beginning. Clothing, healthcare, education, and food. All of these fall within your responsibilities of raising a child. With wages not increasing and the price of items increasing like it's tied to a jet engine, it makes it difficult to consider adding other responsibilities. The high cost of meeting our basic needs around the world justifies why people are not producing more of us. The saying goes, I'm not financially fit. Why should I include a child I won't be able to take care of? What of the rich? They don't have a problem with money. Sorry. But the rich have other agendas to work on, and that is more time consuming to them than spending it on a new baby. Individuals these days are more focused on their careers now than they've ever been in time past. Everyone wakes up and their next thought is, when will I be making the next 100,000 or million? And show very little interest in building a family. Well, every time I wake up, the first thought on my mind is, when will I be getting a next subscriber? Please subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification. During the early stages of our life, we focus more on making ends meet and fight to find the best career choices to make sure that we are financially stable. And by the time we realize we are years behind, people find it more comfortable to be first time parents in their late 20s and early 30s, where they feel they are okay and well equipped to take responsibilities for a child of their own. The question now is it good for the human population? The number of hunger and social issues in the world continues to increase, and most of us don't pay attention to what is going on. We've gone to a stage where we single ourselves out and do things to benefit only us, no matter the trouble or effect it may have on others. We just don't care. People in this current time don't want to bet a child they know they can't take care of and have them infested with these principles that are present in our society. And with the current state of social, political, and environmental issues the whole world is fighting against, it's not going too easy. It may be bad to see that humans have grown lazy and unreliable to a point where populating the earth is a big issue. And there's no one else to blame except ourselves.